We usually treat words as arbitrary labels, sounds we invent and agree upon. But ancient languages often function as phonetic blueprints, where the sound itself mirrors the physical reality it describes. Take the Armenian abstract noun suffix, utyun. It shares a striking phonetic profile with the English suffix tian, specifically that deep, rounded u sound. Physically, the u vowel requires the mouth to form a hollow container or a swelling. In Armenian, the number 8 is ut, a word that represents the infinite, self-contained cycle. When a vowel's phonetic shape mirrors a physical state, like a swelling mound or an endless loop, grammar stops being arbitrary. It becomes an extension of the body's own physical logic. This intuition is reflected in the hard science of Proto-Indo-European linguistics, the common ancestor of both Armenian and English. At the center of these suffixes is the ancient root ten. Its core physical meaning is to stretch or to extend. This diagram maps the ten root. It shows a single point stretching outward to form the container of a U shape. An abstract noun works the same way. It takes a fleeting action and stretches it into a permanent state of being. Modern abstract thought is built upon this ancient physical sensation. We describe our world by verbally stretching the self into new states of existence. Deciphering this linguistic ladder begins with the root ar. In the ancient Armenian phonetic map, ar is the creative fire. It is the sun, the spark, and the first cause of all action. This root was anchored in Mount Aragats. Its 4 peaks form a massive caldera, a literal throne for the creative fire of the Earth's magma. The mountain's peaks hold up the oat, the atmosphere surrounding the fire. The cycle completes with ut, the infinite loop, represented by the apricot, whose color marks the bottom stripe of the Armenian flag. These concepts survive as frequencies. Dududuk, a wind instrument carved from apricot wood, is played to resonate with the returning ut cycle. Speaking these roots aligns the human voice with the geological and astronomical rhythms of the Earth. Beneath these elements lies the NN axis, the core pulse of existence. M is the closed mouth of autumnal contraction. N is the open, exhaled breath of spring. This spiral is encoded in the name of a famous historical threshold, Armageddon. These are the ancient layered ruins of Tel Megiddo, where the word was first formed. Using the Armenian key, Ar-ma-ged-on translates to the creative fire measuring the point of being. The word's duality is clear. Meg is the vast subjective I contracting along a spiral path into Ged, a single dense point of objective observation. This Ged provides otherness, allowing the vast Meg to look at a reflection and finally know itself. Human consciousness is exactly this. The infinite universe creating a finite point of reference to witness its own existence. These cosmic patterns scale down to our most intimate interactions. In Armenian, Hokis means my soul, a specific frequency used to form the spirit of another. Speaking Hokis over an infant creates a rhythmic pressure wave. This frequency travels through the body, causing scattered particles to align into a coherent structure. Our cells are vibrating systems. Resonant frequencies like this cause 2 separate biological bodies to find coherence and amplify one another. Language acts as a physical mechanism. It uses vibrations to heal, to recognize, and form life. This phonetic architecture survived within Grabar, the ancient classical form of the Armenian language. The classical word for writing is gir, a term that joins the concept of an inscribed mark with the flow of moving energy. It treats the written letter as a mechanism to capture and preserve the living breath. This preservation was the work of the keepers, the priest-scribes who guarded these sacred, ancient letters for centuries before a formal alphabet was ever recorded. The keepers viewed the word itself as a bridge, or par. The letters P and R stand as vertical pillars on either side of a void, while the letter A forms the central arch that allows the source breath to cross the gap. Speaking these ancient roots today unfreezes the breath of the keepers. We cross the bridge they built, using language to rebuild the cosmos within ourselves.